next guest is a celebrity talent agent who has worked with stars like Lester Holt, Mario Lopez, and Nancy O'Dell, just to name a few. Now, he's sharing his inside secrets to finding the job you love. In his new best-selling book, Career Choreography, please welcome Ken Lindner. Hi, Kenny.
Hi, Val. Hi, Ryan. Two of my favorite people.
See, you are an agent. Kenny working already. We've been waiting 10 years for you to get us a national show, Kenny.
There's no question. You have it in you. You're ready.
Oh, okay. Well, I can say this, and before we get into these tips, just to vouch for you, not that you need any vouching, but Ken Lindner and I had a call about, oh gosh, maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago now when I was in Topeka, Kansas, and someone said you should get an agent. That's market 131. So I called this big time agent in LA, and he took my call, gave me advice, did not take me as a client to look out for me. He said, you really don't need an agent now, which I thought was actually admirable because he could have taken my money and said, yeah, sure, I'll represent you. But he told me this, follow 3 women, Monica Kaufman in Atlanta, Georgia, Rhonda Walker in Detroit, Michigan, and Tamron Hall here in Chicago. He said, these women are successful and remind me of you. And now look at me, Kenny.
Absolutely. I'm so thrilled for you, Val.
Kenny, do you remember that conversation?
I do.
Isn't
wow.
that something?
So you have helped so many people in our business, but you wrote a new book, and this book is not just for media types. This is for everybody.
It's for everyone. I've been working over the last 15 years to help people take the steps to find the right job for them, secure it, and thrive in it.
Yeah, Kenny, this pandemic has really hurt a lot of people, and they're looking about career changes. They need to figure out their next steps in life. What have you been hearing over this last year, and how will this book help those people?
Well, I believe that this is a time of optimism. You know, vaccines are readily available. Companies are on the rebound. Jobs will be coming back. This is a time to have a great personal, professional reset. And there are a few steps I would love to share with you for everyone out there. One, explore what it is you do well, that you love, and what you don't want to do in your next job. You know, experience will teach you that. 2, write a clarifying list, a list where, or actually 3 lists where you say, this is what I love to do and I'm really good at, this is what I want to do, and this is what I don't want to have in my next job. That way you can compare it and make sure the job you take is consistent with those lists. It also clarifies for you what you want to articulate to a prospective employer, because you want to be on point and really strong when you're selling your assets. Another really important point is network. A particle in motion attracts other particles in motion. What you want to do is contact all of the individuals with whom you've worked through the years, because they know how good you are. You know, the familiarity factor is so important. You don't want to be an anonymous resume out there with everybody else. People who know how good you are maybe can hire you or highly recommend you to someone who can hire you. Also, get on the internet and do your homework thoroughly, because when you go into that meeting, you want to know everything about that company, about that employer, about the person interviewing you, because you will send a great message to that employer that how I represent myself in that meeting will be how I represent you.
Yeah, what about age? Has age become a factor, Kenny? Somebody who is maybe in the grind, they're kind of settled, but they want to make that change. Is it too late?
Absolutely not. Ryan, I've got a great story. My dad was laid off at 66 years old, and I told him to keep in touch with all the people he worked with, stay relevant, stay on top of trends, and he did keep in touch with everyone. 3 years later, he got a call from someone by the name of Ben Camarata, who used to be his buyer trainee, who had become the president or maybe chairman of Marshalls, and he was starting a company called TJ Maxx. And at 69, Ben hired my dad to teach everybody and impart the information he had learned all those years. And from age 69 to age 99, my dad worked at a legendary 30-year career. So the great part about having experience is that you have great knowledge. You have things to impart. Make sure that you let prospective employers know everything you can bring to the table and have confidence, because know-how, experience are huge assets when trying to get a job in this, competitive job market.
Yeah, wow, great advice, and what a great story. Well, hey, we put a post out on Facebook to find a WCL fan who's looking for a job, so take a look.
Hi, my name is Craig Bechtel. I've been working in the hospitality industry since I graduated from college in 1994. But last August, like a lot of people, I had my position eliminated due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And now I'd love to do something with what I enjoy the most and what I have a degree in, English writing. But I don't know how to go about finding a writing job. I don't know what to do or what it is I'm missing. Please let me know how you can help me. Thank you.
All right, Kenny, you just heard Craig. You're going to do something special for Craig. So what are the next steps for him?
Well, I can't wait to work with you, Craig. And the most important thing is I know you love to write. I know you have done some public speaking, but you also have to lead with your strength and with your assets. And that is, you've been in the hospitality business for years. So what we're going to do is put together a clarifying list for you of the things that you're really good at, the things you know, your experience, and the things you would love to do, plus the things you don't want, that experience has taught you don't want in your new job. And we're going to come back, we're going to stay in touch, and then come back to Windy City Live and show the steps that you're going to take to get on your feet and a job which will make your heart sing.
There you go. Yeah, we are going to check back in with you in a few months. We'll have a national show by then. It's going to be great.
Oh,
thanks, Kenny.
Absolutely. My pleasure. Have a beautiful day.
All right, you too. All right, big thanks to Ken Lindner. And if you want tips on how to find a career that you will absolutely love, head to careerchoreography.com.